Hello everyone, welcome back to a World of Warship Blitz game. If you can see the screen, which I'm sure you can because you're watching this on YouTube, you'll probably notice something a bit different. So there's a couple of features about this game. There's different ones, obvious ones, not so obvious. The obvious one is that I'm demonstrating the game to some Japanese people, and therefore you will find all the voiceover and all the writing is in Japanese, which makes ship identification a little bit tricky, because believe it or not, that complex set of Chinese characters there on that ship say weeks. Anyway, so that is the lineup. I can tell battleships, cruisers, destroyers, and a little bit from the shape, like the Fuso stands out. That I think is the ML Bataan with its flag. Yeah. I won't do my slow reading of these characters. I can work my way through it, but in a 6-minute game it would take me the whole 6 minutes to read all the ships off. There we go, we're detected. So the other thing that's a bit unusual about this game is I'm with a teammate, and that teammate is my daughter, who's playing in that weeks that we saw before. So she's got the Japanese line up to the Minakaze. She likes destroyers, and she's wanting something with perhaps a little bit more capability, because the Japanese destroyers are very much torpedo destroyers. So this is a Phoenix, which we can sort of tell from the writing, but mostly tell from the shape. Or should I say that was a Phoenix, because this becomes my first kill. Or it doesn't. It becomes someone else's first kill. Right, didn't keep track of that very well. So that's the flanking manoeuvre dealt with, and now it's time to press on in towards the opponents. As you can see, our team's a little bit all over the place. Although we're getting good scouting. Oh, we lost a cruiser. So they've lost a cruiser, we've lost a cruiser, and those two cruisers up the top right corner are obviously doing a one-on-one, trying to work out if he's accelerating or decelerating. He's accelerating, give him a bit of lead, probably a bit of overshoot. Oh, this is not good. That is a Podvoisky. He's fired his torpedoes, but we're in the turn before, once we saw him, those torpedoes skate harmlessly by. And now he's got a problem because he's getting a bit of attention from, well, everybody. So we'll see if we can get some secondaries on him, although that's drawing me hopelessly in towards the opponents. That other Phoenix there needs to, he's become a bit of a pain, so we unload on him, get 4 hits, which is not great. And yeah, so at the moment it's 4 of us, 2 cruisers, a battleship and a destroyer, pressing forward against a cruiser and a destroyer. The rest of their team seems to have disappeared. Some big hits there, which is good. I really want to citadel this Phoenix so that he gets the message that I don't like the way he's shooting at me. Because he is doing consistent damage, and what's more, he's probably likely to start a fire. There we go. That's some more hits. He's keeping good angles up, so he's surviving relatively well. That's a Podvoisky gone. Dealt with by Rubber Ducky, I think, in the ML Bataan. That ML Bataan's doing a fantastic job, by the way, of staying alongside the battleship. So we are pressing up as a group on providing the hit points cover. And I have most of my hit points left. Whoops, that was a bit of an overshoot. If you're going to stop and reverse, I'm going to punish you for it. And there we go. 7 hits. 4 secondary battery hits. He's got torpedoes incoming. If I don't get him, someone else will. And I got him. So that was good. So that looks like a Congo over there, just from the shape of the ship. He's decided to press down towards our cap. We have a battleship in our cap. I have no idea what he's doing down there. But the Ishizuchi itself is a relatively workable battleship. It doesn't feel as hopelessly slow as the American battleships, although it's still pretty slow, but 25 knots is better than 20. It's got a lot of good, powerful, long-range guns with reasonable accuracy. It doesn't take its punishment as well, but then again, it takes its punishment okay. So it's not quite as tanky, let's say, as American battleships, but it's nothing to complain about. So this looks like the well, I don't know. That's the New York. That's what that ship is. That's a battleship. Finally learning how to read the writing. So now I've got a bit of a problem, so I'm going to have to turn end on in towards those cruisers ahead of me and just see if I can slam this New York. Because I don't want to be taking that much punishment. As you can see, oh, and that's prevented me from getting hit by those torpedoes. Yep, that New York's going to be a problem. He's accelerating, so we hit him in the front. But we're going to survive this battle, and by taking the fight into the enemy cap, we deprive them of points. We're ahead by one ship. We've been depriving them of points, so it's a win. Anyway, yeah, the Ishizuchi is, the next ship after the Ishizuchi is the Congo, and that is a fantastic ship. So the Ishizuchi is very worth playing, even if only for that. We'll have a look at the scores. So we've got a Battle Star and a Confederate. Came out top on damage, basically tanking for the team. 61 main battery hits, 1 kill. Fairly good result. That's Ishizuchi. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.